You know how many times some Japanese dude has farted in the seat? It's just part of history. What up, guys? This Thursday, 5-3 Supply is having another drop. This shirt, joggers, banners, hoodies, and we have a stay-at-home comfy bundle. If you get joggers and a hoodie, you get a big discount. So you guys make sure to put in your brains right now, Thursday. I think it's April Fool's. It's not a joke though. But anyways, off to the video. We have got a lot of car parts. Don't look at that mess. Got something special today. During this whole lockup mess, I've had to get creative. That's what I do with the day. I started playing guitar again, and it's been a while. And just about every day now, since I can't leave the house, I've been just taking my Supra around the neighborhood just because I want to drive so bad. I don't know if you can hear it, but this sucker's got a big fuel pump in it, and also no rear interior. You guys have known since the beginning this thing has needed some love in the interior department, and today we're finally doing it. Nice. Yes. Okay, whoopsies. Sorry, dudes. Let's see. I made myself look handsome and not fat. Big thanks to Corbeau for sending out some seats. We've obviously, for a while, we've needed to do a huge makeover to the Toyota Supra. What are you creeping for? What are you doing? I wanted to do a pretty unique, cool, like new retro design. I think they're gonna look really good.
Oh, these. Cutting towards yourself again.
When have I ever hurt myself?
There's not first for everything.
Is there though? So Corbeau has a bunch of really cool new designs. I've done their A4 seats in several of my cars, and I think a Forza maybe in another car. And they're all amazing. What I love about these is they're easy to install. I've never had a problem with installation. I've used a lot of seats before, and these guys have always been really good too. Let's get it up. These are the RRB from Corbeau, and I got them in the leather because I know you guys are probably gonna say like, oh Evan, you don't have any leather to match for the back part of the car. Shut up, I do. So they have like cross stitching and stuff. With this car, I wanna go with a really simple design. I didn't wanna get too fancy. But they have cross stitching, different colors, but you guys know me. I don't like to go wild on my builds. I don't like really to go crazy. I mean, I have the simple stuff that looks good.
You see the back?
And that's what we wanted. Yeah, so on the back, it's got a carbon weave. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess pop a squat and you're so small.
I'm small.
You like it?
I'm gonna watch the world go by.
So these guys recline, which is nice. They don't fold forward because of the design, which is all right. Don't tempt me. One more amazing thing. My new friend, Ricardo, came over to my house, 6 feet apart, of course, and he dropped off, he hooked me up with a bunch of stuff. So thank you, Ricardo. As you guys know, let me actually just show you what we're missing. Oh God. So our friend Uriel the other day gave us the foam pieces for the interior. Now I need this little guy so I can put the spare wheel back on. And if you guys remember when we first got the car, this rear seat, the top portion, was like disgusting. It was absolutely terrible.
If I looked at it, it like fell apart.
And I've been searching ever since to get a full back interior. And now we have a full completed interior. I actually also got some headlights as well, which I'm super excited about. Look at that. Really nice carpet. And the foam piece that goes under the carpet, and then also leather backing, a black leather backing. So today we're going to be taking care of everything in the interior aside from the dash and the red pieces. I'm still looking for a JDM door card for right here. And then whenever the car goes in for paint, we're gonna have my boy do full carbon fiber on this. And then also no radio yet. We're waiting to do that. Now I need y'all's opinion here. I really like the stock Supra steering wheel. And I also got one of these from Ricardo as well. Comment on this video or vote above. Which one would you rather see? Do you like my Momo wheel, which it is pretty cool, the Momo wheel is pretty sick, or do you want to see a cool OEM factory wheel in the car? The Momo wheel is pretty nice, but I don't know if it actually fits the characters. This is more of like a wheel that goes on, you know, a Miata or some sort of race car. So these seats that I'm in right now, they're actually a pretty good option for the Supra. A lot of people like these seats. They're not bad, but I wanted something leather to match the back and just something a lot nicer. These seats don't bolster you very well, and they're just a classic, like, cheap Japanese seat. However, they are power seats, so I'm gonna be getting rid of this whole deal, but again, they're not the nicest seats in the world. Alrighty, let's start finding out what we've got under our seats. Oh, that's cute. I've got a picture of the car when we first got it and all of its ugliness. So this thing used to have power seats or something in here, but we no longer do. That's a little mess. Sorry, you have to look at that. So many seats that I've bought, most time the bracket doesn't even fit on the seat. And I've never had an issue with Corbeau, which is really awesome. But also I've never had an issue with them actually fitting into the car too, and that's the best. Now I gotta put the seatbelt on. Come on, baby.
You can do it.
Oh yeah. One day, a few unfortunate of you guys are going to buy seats that are not Corbeau. And this is not going to happen for you. All 4 bolts are in their homes without having to drill or modify the bracket at all. If you know what I'm talking about, it's the most annoying, frustrating thing in the world.
Okay, just look at these. If you want to impress a girl, invest in some good seats. Cause like on a date, I don't want to get all nice and pretty and then sit in these like stained, I don't know what seats.
Stinky Japanese.
Stinky Japanese seats. So I'm like, oh, these are nice. Some leather. I can recline. Good seats are the way to go.
Like I've just spoiled you.
True.
You know how many times some Japanese dude has farted in the seat?
Oh, that's
It's just full of old Japanese farts, bro. Part of history though, like there's so many farts right there in the seat, bro. Wherever his, you know, was sitting, like it's just there. It's just part of history. Oh yeah, that's good. Now you got seats cool enough to pick up a girl in. Nice. Big thanks to Corbeau Seats for sending those out. Make sure you guys check out the link I have for you in the description if you want some seats. They are amazing. Now we're gonna go ahead and start just making this all look together again. The first thing I gotta do is put this back together so you don't hear and smell fuel things. We shouldn't smell fuel things at all. Put that back on, and then we're gonna put the spare tire back on, and then put everything back together. Make full interiors cool again. Having a full interior is way cooler than having a gutted car. And the final piece, which happens to be a right-hand drive JDM mat. All right. There. So all we need is some pins to keep that carpet onto the back seat, but it moves around a little bit. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really want to fit onto the tire or the wheel well very well, but now we have full carpet in the back, which is so nice. And then we've got the rear leather seat as well. So you take a good look, take a good gander at this. We've got some nice leather seats in the front, and then they actually match some nice leather seats in the back that are fully functional. Last little part, Ricardo gave us a coin holder. Okay. And now, this little guy. I got a coin holder now. And it says SUPRA. SUPRA. It says SUPRA on it. Premier Edition. Okay, so she's real dirty right now, but here you go. This is nice. I mean, you walk up to it, and aside from the weird silver interior and stuff, and Victoria finicking with random stuff, and then the red and the bunky door cards and stuff, like, it looks like it's got an actual interior. This is nice. Like, I got a rear seat. I've got carpet back here. Shoot, this thing is dusty. But I've got this. This nice thing is these are ready for 5-point harnesses too, so if I ever decide to do that or make this thing a drag car, I need like a half cage or something, these will be ready. But I've got seats. The Supra looks so good. All the people that doubted this car, or doubted me when I got this car, man, I felt sorry for you guys right now. Still gotta get it painted though. I think that's my new favorite thing. I think my new favorite thing, like something I've always struggled with is like, I've always struggled with finding like my thing on YouTube. And I love finding mistreated old Japanese cars and taking them and bringing them back to life. Anybody can buy a perfect condition JZX 90 or 100 or perfect condition Supra or R34 or Skyline or whatever and still make it look good. But my favorite thing is getting something that looked like absolute butt cheeks like this thing did and bringing it back to life. That's my new favorite thing, I think. So think I'm gonna be on the lookout for some wrecked or terrible condition old Japanese cars, and then also eBay turbo stuff. Like that's just so fun. Goodbye to these fart-covered, stinky old Japanese seats. Here's some old-fashioned good old Supra seats, some good old cloth. Look at this design, man. How 90s is the design. Combined with 1,000 farts of a Japanese man, that's probably one of the most iconic seats of all time. My daily advice for you guys is your triggers are your responsibility. And it is not the world's job to tiptoe around you. There's a lot of things that upset us all very deeply, most likely because something happened to us before or whatever. I have my triggers, you have yours. A trigger is something that makes you upset, and that you usually would get upset at somebody for saying, even though it's not really their fault. I just want you guys to know that your triggers are your responsibility, and it is not the world's problem, and it's not the world's job to tiptoe around you. You gotta learn what you can be offended about, I guess, but it's really important to make sure that you just, even if something rubs you the wrong way, or if somebody says something wrong or annoying or rude, it's not always your job to say something about it. You don't always gotta make a big deal about things. I am probably one of the most passive people you'll ever meet, so it's easy for me to say. But, you know, if you say something that's offensive to me, I'm most likely gonna shrug it off. I'm gonna look at it, or I'm gonna hear it and be like, that's annoying, you're ignorant, whatever, this and that. But anyways, it's not the world's job to tiptoe around you. So make sure you manage those. Find ways to deal with that, or just stop getting so damn upset at everything. Because it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Let me know what you guys think about the OEM steering wheel thing versus what we have. And I'll do that accordingly as the build keeps going on. But you guys have an amazing day. You guys stay safe. Please stay inside. Be safe in this quarantine. I'll catch you guys later. Deuce. Trailer Tom wanted me to relay to you that we have 2 videos for you guys to watch, and he's not here right now, but he's gonna get really pissed if you guys don't watch those 2 videos, or one of those videos. Go to my channel, watch some more videos. I'm telling you, he's gonna be pissed, and you don't want that.